Hello everyone, how are you doing? And today in this video we are going to discuss and to implement how to integrate RazorPay into your application. And if your application has something capabilities like selecting a plan and paying for it, so you can do it through the RazorPay API. Even if you want to integrate simple payments for your users so that they can pay you directly, then you can do it. So I will firstly show you how it will work at the end. So like here, I will go to my recharge, I select my particular plan, and then I will continue. So once I continue, it redirects me to the RazorPay API where I put my Paytm details. Currently, I'm using a test version of the RazorPay for testing my application. So once you put a production key, then you can go for the production things will start working. Now, this is how the flow will work. Payment will be successful, and whatever you want to do with the payment, for my application, I'm recharging the credits of the user. So there's like a game credits. Now, for implementing, firstly, you need to create an account on the RazorPay. You need to create go to the dashboard razorpay.com API, and then you need to go into the website app settings API keys. Now, here the catch is that this key that you get is a test key, and you can actually use it for testing your application. And in fact, since I'm running my application for the dev profile development, so I'm currently using my testing key. But once your account is fully activated, so currently my account, I've given the KYC details. So you also need to give your KYC for either you are an individual or an organization or a company. You need to fulfill the KYC form. And then once your account is activated, then you can get the same production key instead of the testing key. So the implementation for the RazorPay is on the Flutter side is quite simple. Once you have this once you have the testing or the production API keys, you just need to come into your application and implement three things. So there will be, firstly you need to initialize RazorPay, and then you need to handle three functions. I mean, you can get these functions easily. They are present on their documentation. These are handle payment success, handle payment error, and handle external wallet. So payment success and payment error are quite simple. You understand if the payment success, then what you need to do, so for example, I'm showing a snack bar, and then since I'm using block architecture for my Flutter, I'm recharging the credits of the user based on the plan he selected, and then I'm popping the context, and then in payment error, I'm just simply showing that the payment is failed and the response dot message. And then there is a third handle, external wallet. So external wallet is basically if the user is not going through the normal payment through UPI, or maybe going through external wallet settings, then you need to handle that response based on that. Other that, you need to implement a very small function known as open checkout. So what this function will do is basically take your options. It will consist your key, which will be, for example, right now it's the testing key, but you need to give the production key here. If you're going for testing, then the testing key, else the production key. And this pre-filled details, you can enter the user information manually also. You can ask user to fill it, or maybe you can pre-fill the information based on whatever user have. You can use their account information to pre-fill it. So like I'm doing it, I'm taking the name and the contact info. And then the external wallet section, I've selected Paytm as my external wallets. After that, just need to do call this razorpay.open function with this options. So it will open the RazorPay payment gateway. So as you see, if I click here, it opens this RazorPay portal. So you will be your user will be redirected to their RazorPay portal, and they can simply do the payments from here. And you need to also implement one dispose function, so it will clear out everything. And after that you can implement your normal UI, how you want to take your users to that screen. So I've basically implemented a bottom sheet here. So my bottom sheet comes up, and there is a pressable button. I select on it, then my open checkout function is called. So this is the same function. This function gets called when I click the button here, and then I can exit. And once I click on the continue, my open checkout function gets called. I move to the RazorPay options, and then I can select payment option. I can enter my number. Since I'm testing, I'm using a testing key. The UPI number, I can put anything here, and then when I continue, what will happen in the real production thing? They will get a Paytm. They will get a Paytm mandate to fill. Not the mandate, but on their Paytm, they will get a request to fill it. So after the credits are recharged, my credits are also recharged in my account. So you can do the handling logic based on how you are doing it, how you want to if you are doing credit recharge in your application, or maybe you are providing some kind of subscription, though, so the subscription is enabled for the user. So you can basically enable that subscription, then premium features of the app the user can use. So that was it, guys. I think I explained it in a very short and very fastly, but that's how you can implement the RazorPay in quick steps. You don't need to put a lot of mind. I think RazorPay has done quite an amazing job, simplifying the process for the developers. So if you like this video, then do subscribe and comment and share this video, because I keep bringing these informative videos. And since this is implemented across, it's on Android also, iOS also, and working everywhere. I mean, I can show you on Android also a quick demo kind of thing. So let me open my app first. So on Android also it works the same. And one more thing, you need to do some configurations in your manifest also. I mean, very small configurations in your iOS file, in your info.plist. Just add this line here. NS APS transport security and NSA allows arbitrary loads. These two lines will do the job for you. And in your Android, you need to, in your build.gradle, you need to, in app build.gradle basically, you need to specify that the target main SDK should be higher than 19. So for my case, it was already 26, so I didn't have to change anything. But in your case, if it is if it is lesser than 19, then make sure it is greater than 19. And and in the manifest file, if you are not already adding internet access, then please ask, add this line here that uses permission android dot permission dot internet. I think after that everything will work perfectly fine. So if I go on the recharge, I continue again, it will take me to the payment screen. One second, I think, okay, sorry, my app was not running on Android. Will take 1 to 2 seconds. I mean, I think I was exploring other options also. Uh, I was seeing the Google Play integration, but I think RazorPay is much easier if you are a new developer. I mean, going to the Google Pay options is a little more tougher, I guess. So now my app is running, and before my app was not running. I mean, I didn't saw it in the terminal. And let's go and recharge. You see it works the same as it was working in iOS. You can select the payment ID, and then through Paytm your payment will be done. So that was it, guys. Thanks for the video. Bye bye.